Have you ever wondered how Ethereum works? Today we're going to answer that question and more. Get ready to enter the world of Ethereum, a decentralized, open-source blockchain that's revolutionizing the way we think about digital transactions. So, what is Ethereum? At its core, Ethereum is a platform that allows developers to build and deploy smart contracts and decentralized applications. These smart contracts automatically execute transactions without the need for a middleman, increasing efficiency and reducing the potential for fraud or interference. But Ethereum is more than just a platform for smart contracts. It's a whole new way to interact with the digital world. With Ethereum, you're not just sending and receiving digital currency. You're participating in a global financial marketplace without borders or barriers. This transformative platform was brought to life by a team of blockchain enthusiasts led by a visionary named Vitalik Buterin. Buterin, a Russian-Canadian programmer, first proposed Ethereum in late 2013. He envisioned a platform that went beyond the financial use cases supported by Bitcoin, the first blockchain. Ethereum, he believed, could serve as a platform for all sorts of decentralized applications, not just those dealing with money. Buterin's vision was realized with the launch of Ethereum in July 2015. Since then, it has grown dramatically, both in terms of its user base and its influence on the blockchain industry. Today, Ethereum is a key player in the blockchain world, and its native currency, Ether, is one of the most valuable cryptocurrencies on the market. But Ethereum's journey is far from over. The team behind Ethereum is constantly working on upgrades and improvements with the ultimate goal of making Ethereum more secure, scalable, and inclusive. So, if you're intrigued by the world of digital currencies and decentralized applications, you've come to the right place. As we delve deeper, you will understand why Ethereum is a game-changer in the blockchain world. How does Ethereum function, you might ask? Well, it operates on a technology known as blockchain. Just like Bitcoin, Ethereum maintains a distributed ledger, where all transactions are recorded and verified. But Ethereum's blockchain is different, it's unique, and here's why. Ethereum's blockchain doesn't just record transactions, it also facilitates the execution of smart contracts. Imagine a vending machine. You put in a coin, select your snack, and the machine automatically dispenses it. Smart contracts work similarly. They are self-executing contracts where the terms of agreement are directly written into lines of code. The code controls the execution, and transactions are trackable and irreversible. Now let's talk about the currency. Ether, often symbolized as ETH, is the native currency of the Ethereum blockchain. Unlike Bitcoin, which is primarily a digital currency, Ether is more like the fuel for the apps on the Ethereum network. Think of Ethereum as a decentralized supercomputer. This supercomputer needs fuel to run, right? That's where Ether comes in. Every operation on the Ethereum network requires a certain amount of computational work, and this is measured in gas. The more complex the operation, the more gas it requires. And gas is paid for in Ether. So, if you want to make a transaction or execute a smart contract on the Ethereum network, you'll need to spend some Ether. But remember, the price of Ether fluctuates based on market conditions, just like any other cryptocurrency. One more thing worth noting is Ethereum's versatility. It's not just a platform for currency exchange, but a platform for decentralized applications, or DApps. These DApps can range from games to decentralized exchanges, and more, all powered by Ethereum's smart contracts. Now that you understand Ethereum's mechanism, let's explore its mining process. Mining is a crucial part of Ethereum, but what does it involve? Let's break it down. The heart of Ethereum mining lies in solving complex mathematical problems. This sounds like a daunting task, and it is. But it's not miners sitting at desks with calculators and whiteboards. Instead, they use powerful computers, or rigs, specifically designed for this purpose. These rigs work around the clock, competing with each other to solve these mathematical problems. The first one to find the solution, or proof of work, gets to add a new block of transactions to the Ethereum blockchain. This process is known as mining a block. But why do they do this? Is it just for the love of complex math problems? Not quite. Miners are the backbone of the Ethereum network. They validate transactions and maintain the security and integrity of the blockchain. Without them, the network would be vulnerable to attacks and fraudulent activity. Now let's talk about rewards. For their efforts, miners are compensated in two ways. First, they receive a set amount of Ether, Ethereum's native cryptocurrency, for each block they mine. This is called a block reward. As of now, this reward is 2 Ether, but it can change as per the protocols set by the Ethereum community. The second part of the reward comes from the transaction fees. Every transaction on the Ethereum network requires a certain amount of computational effort to process, and this is paid for in gas. Gas is essentially a tiny fraction of Ether, and the amount of gas required depends on the complexity of the transaction. The more complex the transaction, the more gas it requires, and this gas cost is paid to the miner as a fee. So, miners get the block reward plus the transaction fees from all transactions included in the new block. It's a nifty system, designed to incentivize miners to keep the network running smoothly. But mining isn't just a free-for-all. There is a limited supply of Ether, and the difficulty of the mathematical problems adjusts dynamically. If blocks are being mined too quickly, the problems become harder, slowing down the rate of block creation. Conversely, if blocks are being mined too slowly, the problems become easier, speeding up the process. This delicate balance ensures that the supply of Ether remains steady and predictable. So from solving complex mathematical problems to maintaining network security, miners play a vital role in the Ethereum ecosystem. They're the engine that keeps the network running, and for their tireless efforts they're rewarded with Ether and transaction fees. It's a bit like the circle of life, but for Ethereum. So that's how Ethereum mining works. But how are transactions processed on Ethereum? Ever wondered how transactions are processed on Ethereum? It's a fascinating process indeed, and plays a crucial role in the Ethereum ecosystem. To understand it, let's dive into the world of Ethereum transactions and gas. In the Ethereum network, transactions are not just the exchange of the Ether cryptocurrency, they can be much more. For instance, transactions can be interactions with smart contracts, which are self-executing agreements with the terms of the agreement directly written into lines of code. Now you might be wondering, what powers these transactions and smart contracts? The answer is gas. In the Ethereum network, gas is the unit that measures the amount of computational effort required to execute specific operations, including transactions and smart contracts. You can think of gas as the fuel that powers the Ethereum engine. It's paid in Ether, and it's used to allocate resources of the Ethereum virtual machine, so developers can run their applications. But how are gas prices determined? Gas prices, denoted in Gwei, which is a denomination of Ether, are not set by the protocol, but are instead determined by the market conditions. When you initiate a transaction, you set a gas price, which is essentially how much you're willing to pay per unit of gas. Miners, who validate and record transactions on the Ethereum blockchain, are motivated by earning these gas fees, so they prioritize transactions that offer a higher gas price. However, there's a catch. The total gas cost of a transaction is the product of the gas price and the gas limit. The gas limit is the maximum amount of gas you're willing to use for a transaction. If a transaction or smart contract execution requires more gas than the limit set, it fails, and the used gas is not refunded. Therefore, it's essential to set an appropriate gas limit. Gas prices can fluctuate due to supply and demand. When the network is busy, more people want their transactions processed quickly, leading to higher gas prices. Conversely, when the network is less congested, gas prices can decrease. It's also worth noting that not all operations cost the same amount of gas. Simple transactions like sending Ether to another account require less gas compared to complex operations, like deploying a smart contract. In a nutshell, gas is the lifeblood of the Ethereum ecosystem. It's what keeps the network running smoothly, enabling the execution of transactions and smart contracts. It's a fine balance of supply and demand, and understanding it can help you navigate the Ethereum landscape more effectively. That's how Ethereum transactions work. But Ethereum is evolving. Let's see how. Have you heard about Ethereum 2.0? It's the next big leap in the evolution of Ethereum, bringing about a significant shift from the current proof-of-work consensus mechanism to proof-of-stake. This change isn't just a mere technical update, it's a paradigm shift that has the potential to redefine the future of blockchain. So what's the big deal about this transition? Well, for starters, proof-of-stake is a much more energy-efficient model compared to proof-of-work. In the proof-of-work model, miners compete against each other, using computational power to solve complex mathematical puzzles. This process consumes a lot of energy, contributing to the criticism of cryptocurrency's environmental impact. On the other hand, proof-of-stake eliminates the need for such energy-intensive mining. Instead, validators are chosen to create new blocks based on their wealth, defined as the number of coins they hold and are willing to stake as collateral. As a result, Ethereum 2.0 promises a greener, more sustainable future for blockchain. But that's not all. The transition to Ethereum 2.0 also promises increased speed and efficiency. It introduces a concept called sharding, where the Ethereum blockchain is broken down into smaller pieces, or shards, each capable of processing its own transactions and smart contracts. This means more transactions can be processed in parallel, significantly enhancing the network's capacity and speed. Combine this with the security benefits of proof of stake, where the threat of a 51% attack is reduced due to the high cost of acquiring the majority of Ether. And you've got a recipe for a more secure, scalable, and sustainable Ethereum. But transitioning to Ethereum 2.0 isn't without its challenges. It requires careful planning, rigorous testing, and a phased rollout to ensure network stability and security. Yet, the Ethereum community is up for the task, driven by a shared vision of a more efficient and sustainable blockchain. Ethereum 2.0 is set to revolutionize the blockchain world. But who's behind all this? Who are the brains behind Ethereum? Let's delve into the minds that created this revolutionary technology. The Ethereum Foundation is the powerhouse that manages and promotes Ethereum. It's a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting Ethereum and its community. The foundation is the key driver behind the development of Ethereum, facilitating updates and fostering the growth of the Ethereum ecosystem. Their mission is to empower developers with the tools they need to build the next generation of decentralized applications. The Ethereum Foundation operates with a philosophy of decentralization and doesn't control Ethereum. Instead, it serves as a guiding beacon, illuminating the way for the community to follow. This organization is also responsible for allocating resources to critical projects, providing grants, and ensuring that Ethereum remains at the forefront of the blockchain revolution. But who was the mastermind that envisioned this pioneering platform? Meet Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum. A prodigy in the world of computer science and cryptography, Buterin conceived the idea of Ethereum in late 2013. His vision? A platform that could do more than just process transactions. He dreamt of a world where blockchain technology could facilitate programmable contracts and applications. A world where decentralization was not just a theory, but a reality. Vitalik Buterin is more than just the creator of Ethereum. He's a visionary who saw the potential of blockchain beyond Bitcoin. Today, he continues to play an instrumental role in the Ethereum Foundation, guiding the platform's development and advocating its potential to the world. Buterin's unwavering commitment to decentralization and his belief in the transformative power of technology continue to shape the trajectory of Ethereum. Ethereum is more than a cryptocurrency, it's a platform, a community, and a movement, and at the helm is the Ethereum Foundation and Vitalik Buterin, tirelessly working to realize a vision of a decentralized future. And that's the story behind Ethereum's creation and ongoing development. So what have we learned about Ethereum? We've delved into the world of Ethereum, a decentralized, open-source blockchain that features its own cryptocurrency, Ether. We've explored how Ethereum works, from its unique mechanism that enables the creation of smart contracts to the process of mining that secures and adds new transactions to the blockchain. We've also taken a deep dive into Ethereum transactions and the role of gas. Gas, an internal transaction pricing mechanism, helps to allocate resources on the network. We then ventured into the future of Ethereum with Ethereum 2.0, a significant upgrade transitioning from the energy-intensive proof-of-work to a more sustainable and scalable proof-of-stake system. We also touched on the Ethereum Foundation and its co-founder, Vitalik Buterin, who continue to guide Ethereum's development and foster its growing community. With this knowledge, you're now well-equipped to explore the Ethereum universe. Until next time, keep exploring and learning. Before we wrap up this video, here's a quick reminder for all our viewers. If you found this content helpful and want to stay updated with the latest information about Ethereum, other cryptocurrencies, and the fascinating world of blockchain technology, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you're not only supporting us, but you're also ensuring you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. We have a lot more exciting and informative content lined up for you. So, subscribe and join us in our journey of exploration in the world of cryptocurrencies. Until the next video, stay curious and keep learning.